Stop. Before you scroll past this, I need you to hear something that has kept the world's greatest physicists awake at night for over 2 decades. Something so strange, so mathematically impossible, that NASA scientists literally named it after a villain. Not a metaphor, not clickbait. The actual name they gave it is the axis of evil. And here's what makes this terrifying. It shouldn't exist. According to everything we know about the universe, it cannot exist. And yet, there it is. Let me take you back to 2003. NASA's WMAP satellite, the Wilkinson Microwave Anisotropy Probe, finished mapping the oldest light in the universe, the cosmic microwave background radiation, the afterglow of the Big Bang itself, light that has been traveling for 13.8 billion years. Scientists expected randomness. They expected the universe to look the same in every direction, which is what our best models predicted. What they found instead broke something inside cosmology that has never fully healed. The temperature fluctuations across the entire sky, fluctuations that represent the seeds of galaxies, of everything, were aligned. Not randomly scattered. Aligned. Specifically aligned with the plane of our solar system and the equinox of Earth. The probability of this happening by pure chance was calculated at less than 1 in 1,000. Some calculations pushed it even further, less than 0.1%. This alignment was so precise, so geometrically deliberate, that physicist João Magueijo and his colleagues gave it the name that stuck forever, the axis of evil. Now here is where the controversy ignites. Because mainstream physics has spent 20 years trying to explain this away. And they have failed. Every single time. The first explanation was instrument error. Maybe MAPS equipment was flawed. So they waited for ESA's Planck satellite, a more advanced, more sensitive instrument, launched in 2009, with data released in 2013 and refined further through 2018. Planck confirmed it. The axis of evil was still there. Cleaner, sharper, more undeniable than before. The excuse of instrument error died quietly and was never mentioned again. The second explanation was foreground contamination. Maybe dust from our own galaxy was distorting the signal. Scientists stripped that data out layer by layer. The alignment survived every cleaning process. It persisted. It refused to disappear. The third explanation involved statistical methods. Perhaps scientists were cherry-picking patterns from noise. But multiple independent teams using different mathematical approaches kept arriving at the same conclusion. The 2021 study published in the monthly notices of the Royal Astronomical Society reconfirmed the anomaly with updated Planck data. It is not going away. And here is what nobody talks about loudly enough. The axis of evil is not the only anomaly in the cosmic microwave background. There is also the cold spot, a region of the sky that is significantly colder than surrounding areas, roughly 70 microkelvins below the expected temperature, spanning nearly 1.8 billion light-years according to research published in 2017. There is the hemispherical power asymmetry, where one half of the observable universe appears slightly different from the other half. These anomalies cluster together. They seem to point in related directions. That is the part that makes physicists genuinely uncomfortable. So what could cause this? Here is where science becomes extraordinary. 3 serious, peer-reviewed possibilities exist. First, the multiverse. If our universe collided with another universe in its earliest moments, that collision could have imprinted a directional signature onto the CMB, a cosmic bruise from an impossible collision. Second, topology. Perhaps the universe is not infinite. Perhaps it curves back on itself in a specific shape, like a cosmic hall of mirrors, and the alignment reflects the actual geometry of everything that exists. Third, and this one is the most unsettling, perhaps our model of cosmology is fundamentally incomplete. Perhaps the universe did not expand isotropically, meaning equally in all directions, after the Big Bang. Perhaps there was a preferred axis of expansion, a direction built into the fabric of reality from the very first moments of time. What none of these explanations account for is why this axis aligns so specifically with Earth's orientation in space. That detail is so uncomfortable that many papers don't directly address it. Because if you follow that logic too far, it starts to sound like something that cosmology is not prepared to say out loud, that our position in the universe may not be as random as the Copernican principle, the foundational assumption of modern astronomy, demands. The Copernican principle says we are not special. We are not in a privileged location. The universe has no center, no preferred direction. The axis of evil directly challenges that, not proves it wrong, but challenges it in a way that our current mathematics cannot fully resolve. This is not fringe science. This is the Planck collaboration. This is peer-reviewed journals. This is the cutting edge of humanity's most advanced understanding of reality, sitting with an open wound it cannot close. The universe left us a message in its oldest light, and we don't know what it says. We don't even fully know if we're asking the right questions yet. Follow this channel right now, because we are just getting started on the mysteries that modern science is too uncomfortable to make mainstream. Every week, we go deeper into the questions that don't have easy answers. Now tell me this. If the universe's oldest light is aligned with Earth's position in space, does that terrify you, fascinate you, or both? Drop your answer below. I genuinely want to know what you think.